today's video, I will be going over each keycard and what they do, starting from the worst keycard, the Janitor keycard, and working our way up all the way up to the 05, the best keycard. Starting us off with is the Janitor, and it's relatively useless. The only thing it's good for is to open up 914, and you can find it in PT room, in lockers, in VT behind this glass, in grinder room, and restrooms. And next up is the Scientist keycard, which can be found in light and also be found in lockers, and it can be found in the same places where the Janitor keycard is. But for this time, it can be found in any one of these desks over here, and it can open PC door 914, 096s, and 106. It can also be made by putting the Janitor keycard on fine. But overall, it's better than the Janitor keycard. C tier. Next up is the Zone Manager. It can be found in lockers and also in light. It can be found in TC room. And it can be made in 914 by putting either a Janitor keycard or a Scientist keycard on 1-to-1. But it can open 914. Both of the checkpoints for light and both of the checkpoints for entrance. And next is the Research Supervisor. It can be made in 914 by putting the Scientist keycard on fine, and it can open up 914, PC, and also these pedestals, and they can be found throughout light and heavy. Both checkpoints for light and both checkpoints for entrance. 096s and 106s. B tier. Next up is the guard keycard. You will get it when you spawn in as a guard. It can also be found in 049s and 173's room right here. It can open up light containment armory, heavy armory, both of the light checkpoints, and both of the entrance checkpoints. C tier. I also forgot to mention that guard's keycard can open up this, and also only these. Next up is the Operative keycard. You spawn in with it as either an MTF Private or a MTF Sergeant. It can be found in 096's room and 106's room. It can open up 049's armory, all of these, 096's, generators, 330, 914, light armory, heavy armory, the pedestals, light containment checkpoint, entrance zone checkpoint, gate A, and gate B. A tier. I forgot to mention that the Operative keycard can also open up these, which requires tier 2 weapon access, which is just the assault rifle. Next up is Captain and Chaos keycard. They are both the same, as you can see, so I'm gonna count them as the same. And they both can do what the Operative keycard has, and also micro HID and intercom. A tier. Next up is the Facility Manager, and it can open up everything besides light armory, heavy armory, the generators, micro HID, and these things over here, and these S tier. And next up is the 05, and it can open up everything, so yeah, S tier. And now we were going over each rank and why I put them there. Starting us off with D tier is the Janitor keycard. Well, it's the Janitor keycard and it's only useful to get into 914. That's it. And then next up is C tier, starting us off with is Scientist. It's slightly better than Janitor, but combined with the Zone Manager, if you get into heavy, either find 096's room or 106's room, and then you can escape and get the Operative keycard. Then next up is the Zone Manager keycard. It can can just help you escape light and heavy, but that's really about it. But combined with the scientist keycard, you can escape. Next up is the guard keycard. It's only useful for getting into light armory and getting heavy armor and getting the crossfire, and also to be able to hide from SCPs that are 106 and 079. And next up is B tier, and the only one in there is Research Supervisor. It's just the scientist and zone manager keycard together. Next up is Operative keycard. You can open up both gates so you can escape, being a better guard keycard, opening up more stuff to access higher tier weapons and all that other fun stuff. Next up is Captain and Chaos perk, so you just able to get micro and kill some SCPs if you know how to use the micro. And you can also just go into intercom and make some funny announcements, or you could bait someone to going into intercom, blocking the door. The facility manager and 05. Why did I put both of them when 05 is clearly the better than facility manager? Well, the facility manager, you don't need an 05. If you're trying to solely speedrunning escape, you don't need an 05 because you're not focused on getting weapons, you're focused on escaping. But if you want to go get weapons, you might as well upgrade it to 05. But yeah, that's about it. I just speedran that stuff because I want to go to bed. I'm tired. But yeah, that's about it. This has been Flame Dragon signing out. Peace.